The national profile of Broward Sheriff's Office Sheriff Scott Israel may have risen sharply in the aftermath of the Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School shooting. This isn't the first time Israel's agency has encountered trouble over its response to a mass shooting. Months after the Greater Fort Lauderdale Hollywood Airport shooting, a 2017 Sun-Sentinel investigation revealed that Israel's Broward Sheriff's Office failed to seize control and set up an effective command system at the airport. Israel also came under scrutiny in 2015 after a Broward grand jury indicted Deputy Peter Peraza in the 2013 slaying of Jermaine McBean, who was shot dead by the office in his apartment complex for toting an air rifle in public. The triumphs and missteps of the longtime South Florida cop have been well documented over the past 10 years. Israel now lives in Davie, but previously resided in Parkland with his wife. He is the father of triplets who all attended Stoneman Douglas. He began his career as a patrol officer for the Fort Lauderdale Police Department in 1979, later working narcotics in the 1980s and 1990s. Israel has been the subject of 10 internal affairs complaints, mainly for excessive force, although he was cleared in all of them. Israel ran for sheriff in 2008 and 2012. He eventually won in 2012 and easily won re-election in 2016. Israel has historically been vocal concerning gun violence, opposing open carry legislation and one law that would allow concealed weapons on campuses. He began implementing body cameras for his deputies in 2016. This week, Israel announced that deputies guarding Broward County schools will now carry rifles, including AR-15s. After much speculation over the sheriff's religious affiliations, Israel told the Sun-Sentinel in 2016 that he was Jewish and attends the Parkland Chabad from time to time.
Florida State Representative Bill Hager from Boca sent a letter to the governor of Florida, Rick Scott, yesterday asking him to remove you for negligence of duty and incompetence. Here's what he wrote, quote, "An investigation by Sheriff Israel into the unfathomable inaction of these deputies will do nothing to bring back the 17 victims. The sheriff was fully aware of the threat this individual presented to his community and chose to ignore it. What's your response, and will you resign?"
It was a shameful letter. It was politically motivated. I never met that man. He doesn't know anything about me. And the letter was full of misinformation. I wrote a letter back to the governor. I talked about all the mistakes that Hager made in his letter. It was a shameful, politically motivated letter that had no facts. And of course, I won't resign.